So Nintendo just posted some of the quality of life improvements coming to The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD. Welcome back, my friends, to another video here on the channel. Today, we're going to be going through some of these actual official quality of life improvements. We mentioned before in a previous video that they had posted that there are going to be various quality of life improvements, but they've actually detailed some of them in a post. Now, it is worth noting before we jump into this that in their post on social media, they said that this is just a few of the quality of life improvements. So apparently it's not all of them. Now, the weird thing is that if it's just a few, I don't know why they're not showing all of the other ones. It seems kind of strange to me to put out a video just showing a few of the quality of life improvements, but not the rest of them. I don't understand that, especially with the game coming out very, very soon. But I guess there's going to be more beyond this. I just don't know what they are. Maybe this is kind of like a PR thing because they know maybe not all of the quality of life improvements are what people want to see. So that's why they're not mentioning them all. So then, you know, that kind of leaves the question, well, what are the other ones? And it leaves hope, I guess. I don't know if, again, that's my only guess onto why they, you know, aren't announcing every single one, what they all are. So in this brand new trailer, they went through it and they're talking about some of the quality of life improvements. And basically, it's going to be optional help from Fee is the first one. So basically your sword's gonna glow, and when she has, I guess, advice, so I guess she's not gonna be as intrusive, I guess. That's kind of one of the things that people felt, you know, in the first game, is that she was kind of like Navi, I guess, from Ocarina, where she's just like, hey, listen, but she doesn't say, hey, listen. But the point is, you know, she talk all the time. I don't mind that personally. It's like, it's whatever, man, you know, keeps me company, but a lot of people get annoyed with it. Of course, the other thing that we already know is, you know, better motion controls, and there's also now button only controls. So you can use the right stick, the right joystick to use what would be normally assigned to the motion. So, you know, button controls is new. The motion controls, like I said, is going to be a lot smoother, a lot better, because the technology in the Joy-Cons is a lot better than it was in the Wii. You know, with the Wii, you don't have to have a sensor, obviously, with the Nintendo Switch and whatnot. So I like the motions personally. I'm probably going to use that. Depending, you know, if they end up being clunky, then, you know, I won't. But from what we've seen so far, it seems like they look pretty smooth, and I'm expecting them to be pretty smooth. So personally, I'm excited for that. But again, if you want to use buttons are, of course, an option. So, you know, you can play the game however you'd like, you know, whether it's with the motion or with the buttons. So, of course, you know, beyond that, we have additional quality of life features, as they're calling them. One of them is enhanced frame rate for smoother gameplay. We already knew about this, so this is going to be in 60 FPS. It's a lot smoother, looks a lot better. One of the other ones is fast forward dialogue, so you can actually, I guess, if you push A while someone is talking, it'll show the dialogue instead of typing it all out. It'll show all the dialogue on screen right away. So that's good to know as well. Now, some of the other one is streamlined item information. So, for example, if you pick up an item, normally it'll tell you like, oh, you know, this is what this item is, blah, blah, blah. But basically, you know, once you've picked it up once, and you come back to the game or whatever, it's not going to tell you that again. So it's kind of like in Twilight Princess HD, you know, how they fixed the whole thing where every time you'd pick up like a rupee, like a blue rupee or whatever, it would it'd be like, hey, you got a blue rupee, and in the HD version, it only did that the first time. So it's kind of like that, if you know what I mean. Also going to be skippable cutscenes. Don't know why you'd want to skip the cutscenes, because the cutscenes are pretty nice, right? But I guess if you're trying to go for a speed run maybe or whatever, then, you know, for speedrunners, it's going to be good. So yeah, so that's going to be available as well. So that's pretty much all they mentioned in this kind of little post. It's kind of unfortunate that they didn't mention more beyond that. I don't know. I really don't know. Again, their post, I mean, if you just watch the video on YouTube, you actually don't know that it's just a few unless you read the description. But I don't know how many people read the description on YouTube. But the description does say it on the YouTube video as well, that these are just a few. So I don't know. You know, these are obviously the quality of life improvements that are there are good. You know, 60 FPS is great. The fact that you know, every time you pick up an item, it's not going to tell you about it, right? Like, you know, again, they're doing the same thing as they did with Twilight Princess in the HD version. That's really good as well. You know, of course, being able to skip dialogue, or not skip dialogue, but fast forward dialogue rather. It's also good because sometimes you read faster than it types out. So that's cool. You know, of course, you know, the button controls we already knew about. You know, that's obviously a great addition to the game. And some of these trailers we've been seeing, there's actually some new trailers, and they're kind of like I forget the word I'm looking for, but they're basically ads, right? The 30-second clips of Skyward Sword HD. And there's some clips in these like ads that they've posted on the UK Nintendo channel, the Japanese one. They're all different, and there's some clips in there that it's new gameplay, and it looks really good. The game's looking a lot better than it even initially did at the first reveal. In my opinion, anyways, you know, it just looks a lot cleaner. I guess maybe now that we're seeing more environments and whatnot too. We get a little bit of a better look. So it looks pretty clean. It looks, and again, really smooth in 60 FPS. But let me know what you guys think about these quality of life improvements. Again, these are not all of the quality of life improvements. There are other ones. We just don't know what they are. And I don't know why Nintendo didn't mention the other ones. You know, again, they're saying this is just a few of the improvements. So I guess either they're going to mention them at a later date, or we're going to find out, you know, when we actually get hands-on with the game. So I don't know. I'm still confused why they didn't include them. You know, best guess is it's a PR thing. I don't know. But let me know what you guys think about these improvements. Let me know if you guys are excited for the game. I'm going to be streaming it here on the channel when it comes out. I'm really excited for that. So, you know, whether you're excited for the game or not, if you want to check out those streams, they're going to be available. We're gonna have a good time. It's I'm excited for the game. So hopefully you guys are too. Let me know your thoughts. If you enjoyed the video, drop a like, dislike it if you dislike it, subscribe if you guys are new, and I'll catch you guys very soon in another one. Till then, game on. Thanks for watching.